guys, a pleasant morning to each and everyone. My name is Jessamiah Betil from Christian College of Southeast Asia, BSBA major in Human Resource Management from section 1Y AMG04. So now let me have a talk show, and this talk show we're going to interview some OFW that came from Japan, no other than Mrs. Ronaldine Joy Awelaniba. Before we proceed to our interview, let's watch this video. Mrs. Ronaldine Joy Laniba Awe, 31 years old, graduated as Bachelor of Arts in Psychology at Ateneo de Davao University, and she worked there in Japan within 3 years, from October 2014 to 2017. The reason why he worked her in Japan because she wanted to have her own investment and also to treat her family abroad to Singapore and Malaysia, and also she wanted to learn and live independently away from her parents and to earn the financial needs of her family. So for this interview is for our contemporary exam. We're going to interview some OFW. So are you ready to answer the question, Ma'am Joy? So first question po will be, what can you say about the culture of Japan and how can you differentiate it in the culture of the Philippines?
So just an overview, no? Being an I started working abroad from 2014 to 2017. So I've been in Japan for 3 years. And then, based on the culture, actually, we have this saying na if you are a foreigner in a country, really it has what you say, a culture shock. No? So I had an experience with this, a culture shock, since though Japan is located in Asia, it's far different from the culture of the Philippines. So Japan's culture is they are very self-centered. So unlike in the Philippines are more on social person or social people. Filipinos are social people. So in Japan, they're just living alone. They're living for themselves. Far different from the Philippines. We're living with our families, right? We're working for the family. We're working for our loved ones. In Japan, they're working just for themselves. They're not working for their family because they believe that they work hard for themselves alone. So, another culture that I observed is that Japanese are very into history. So, they do not change what they live into. So, pag nakasanayan nila, like ganito yung kultura, ganito yung mga ninuno namin, yun yung pina-follow nila up until present. Unlike with the Filipinos, very fast yung transition ng culture natin. Right? So, meron nga tayong tinatawag the millennials. Far different from the people 20 years ago, 10 years ago. So, another culture that I can share is that Japanese are very they respect those elder, not just elderly, but they respect each other. They show courtesy by bowing. So dito sa Philippines kasi it's not uso. You know, nawawala na yung culture natin, like say po and opo, yung pagmamano, so pala nawawala na yan. In Japan, as I've observed, up until now, those people are greeting everyone through bowing. So, mas bata man sa kanila or mas matanda sa kanila, um, mas mataas man ang posisyon or hindi, they really bow to each other. So, those are the cultures that I admire when I was in Japan, and far different from the Philippines. Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, hindi na natin masyado na-practice.
Okay po.
That's it.
Next question po will be, how can you describe the economy in the country that you have been migrated?
Right. So we cannot deny the fact that Japan is one of the richest country in the world.
Yeah po.
So when it comes to economy, very advanced. They're very advanced when it comes to technology, when it comes to infrastructures. So they are advanced when it comes to beautification of their place or the area. So very high tech compared to the Philippines. I can say that Japan is really one of the most advanced countries in the world.
So, pangatlo po, is Japan is a part of Global South or Global North?
It's global north. It's part of the global north.
Why po?
Okay. Because we are, I think Europe is also part of the
Yes,
global north. Maybe because they are the advanced countries. So Singapore is part also of the global north. Yes.
So, next question po will be, when it comes of politics in that country, what can you say about the politics and what will be the similarities and the difference of the politics in Japan and here in the Philippines?
Alright. So when it comes to politics, Japan is very systematic. Compared to the Philippines, right now, based on the registration with the Comelec, medyo hindi pa ganun ka-systematic yung Philippines. We are not really that advanced. In Japan kasi, everyone they have this system that all the population or all the residents of the country is registered in that system. So, wala na silang Comelec, wala na silang ganyan. Lahat is nakokollect na nila through the data that they have. Unlike here in the Philippines, we have different agencies that handles many people. For example, the PSA. We already registered ourselves in PSA. When it comes to election, we still need to register ourselves to Comelec for us to be able to. So sa Japan, hindi na. When you are already registered in their system, it's a nationwide or it's centralized system, they can already collect data. They already have the data. So, no need not to go to Comelec to register again. They do not have that one. So, very advanced, very systematic, and they are very, they give comfort. Okay, the system, the government system, especially during election, they give comfort to their community. Okay, and also, when we say political views, Philippines really, we cannot deny the fact that Philippines has this corruption. In Japan kasi, I can't say that 100% they don't have corruption. However, it's very limited lang. You cannot see it and you cannot observe since all of their money, I think, is properly handled by the government.
Okay pa,
So, it's very, nakikita mo naman siya, very, tawag nito, evident naman that they're using the money of the government for the people.
Okay pa. So, next question po. What can you say about the salary that you have been migrated? Asan po ang pinakamalaking sahod, the country of the Japan or here in the Philippines?
Okay, when we say salary, of course, kasi when nasa third Philippines is just, nasa third world pa tayo. Right? So, it's not really that big compared to Japan, which is in a first world country na. It's one of the richest. When you convert the peso to yen, kasi yen yun sa Japan, our 1 peso here is equivalent to 48 pesos in Japan.
Apa.
So, 10,000 yen is equivalent to 4,800 here in the Philippines. So, 48 yung conversion natin. So, it's times 48
Apa.
yung advancement ng Japan from the
Apa.
Philippines. So, mas malaki talaga yung standard ng Japan, okay, compared here. And based on what's the follow-up question? Alright. So, kung malaki ang sweldo na yung Japan compared sa Philippines, it's 48 pesos, 40 times 48 advance.
So, last question po, Ma'am Joy. If you're given a chance, do you want to work there again in Japan and why?
Alright. For me personally, if I want to work again in Japan, salary-wise, yes, because as I said, sobrang laki ng difference between yen and peso. However, when it comes to the work itself, because I did not practice my profession when I was in Japan. Kasi tama yung sinasabi nila, when you are there, walang profession.
Apa.
Right? I worked in Japan as a factory worker. So it's a hard labor. Compared to my profession here in the Philippines as a psychology graduate, I practiced my HR specialist profession. So based on work, I don't want to work as a factory worker. Okay? It's not degrading it's not degrading on my part, or it's not a discrimination. However, if you come to think of it, it's not in line with the specialization I have. But salary-wise, it's very, you can really make econ, or you can really save when you work there. So, me personally, it's a so-so. It's a so-so on our part. I can go there for the salary, but I cannot go there if I'll still be a factory worker.
So, thank you po to Joy. That's all the question. Thank you for giving me a little bit of time to interview with you. God bless to Joy. Keep safe. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi guys, that's the end of our talk show to interview some OFW. It gives us a big opportunity, especially for us as a student, to interview some OFW upang malaman din namin kung gaano kahirap ang kanilang pinagdadaanan bilang isang overseas Filipino worker. And I am so proud and I really appreciate for those overseas Filipino worker for all their sacrifices that they have been done for their family. That's all. I hope that you have learned to our talk show in this morning. God bless us everyone. Keep safe. Bye.